Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 12 of CCW Titans. We're kicking off with a preview match for ATWE Crash Course. Martial Mayhem Championship will be defended in a triple threat Martial Mayhem. And this woman here is about to get a feel of her challenges alongside one half of the cult. Ladies and gentlemen, the contest is an elimination triple threat tornado tag team bout. Introducing the competitors first, currently in the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 121 pounds. Here's the current reigning and defending CCW and ATWE Martial Mayhem champion, the Canadian Sweet Assassin, Cameron. Hey! You can see her on the champions wall through the right of the screen right now, but here come her partner. Her partners from the lead up to Conquer Miami, but apparently a tentative alliance being formed here. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her tag team partner, being accompanied to the ring by Captain Jeff Lazar, currently weighing in tonight at 220 pounds, representing the Cole. He is the Black Hat, Azrael Black. And, well, you can see they don't look amused, they don't look happy, especially with what's going on later on tonight. The removal squad set to defend their world-class tag team championships, perhaps for a third time, against the Belfast Skull Crushers in our penultimate match of the evening. Azrael Black and Jet Lazaro would rather it be them, but they're certainly not afraid to lend a hand here. Oh Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second team. Currently making their way down the wing tonight at a total combined weight of 671 pounds. The team of Monster in the Bank, Hayes, and Primetime Deshaun Walker. Hells and Trees. And, well, you can see just a nonchalance to their approach here. Primetime looking over at that logo, the CCW Championship, or the Colossal Championship Wrestling logo. He's been synonymous with this brand, has the current World Heavyweight Champion Blake Bishop. Was an Openweight Champion in the last season for a decent chunk of time. Was the Martial Mayhem Champion. First person to defeat T-Dog in... Well, first and only person to defeat T-Dog inside the Scrap Trap. Lost the championship to current champ Cameron Payne, but looking to regain it in not too distant future. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third and final team. Currently making their way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Kirai Shimoto, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 522 pounds. The team of Sotelo and Fred Comdral. Stagnation! And you can see them yelling at the Colossal CM faithful, who've immediately seemingly betrayed the ideals of stagnation. They're not happy about it being back to the black and gold instead of black and orange. And you can see intent on their mind. Sotelo's set for a very heavy schedule come Crash Course. Of course, the final show before Crash Course from either CCW or ATWE, so the next time you'll see any of these competitors will be at that pay-per-view Drake Henry, the unlucky sod, having to officiate this contest, and Fred tried to throw him. Taze immediately regretted it. You could see him begging off, and there's a long history there. I hadn't even considered that. Goddamn, pendulum backbreaker over the picnic table. Off the ropes. Oh, God, kick right to Cameron Payne against the ropes, and now Sotelo getting dropped. 2. And Fred stopping Azrael Black from trying to break that pin. Cameron Payne having to kick out herself. Henry, I do not envy you. God damn. Oh, backdrop driver right onto the Mohawk. And standing moonsault. Taze just handily dropping in body and stagnation by himself, of course. 2/3 of this match have been part of stagnation throughout the years. Both Primetime and Taze, both members of Hells and Dreams. Ever Silver, the third member of that group, wasn't ever a part of stagnation officially, just adjacent, but both Taze and Walker certainly were part of that affiliation. And oh my god, just the power. Oh god, I think Walker just broke a light tube over Cameron Payne's head. And okay, we are having to engage manual camera mode once more, folks, because we've got some interesting rigging up in this arena, meaning that sometimes we need to do this, but oh god, Taze and Fred in tandem putting down Sotelo and Azrael Black respectively. But again, Taze just getting rid of Fred. Jet Lazaro backing it up away from Gondro, and he almost looked fearful of this madman. And oh my god, elevated Fred liner to the master of the move himself, and again the fucking camera. Oops, the light tube in hand, trying to bust it open the head, bust it over the head of Cameron Payne. Flip through, didn't lariat, forearm, and Taze just eats it. Cameron Payne's like, oh shit, what have I done? You done fucked up. Sent into Sotelo's Payne. Sotelo and Cameron Payne trying to work together here to take it to Taze. Light tube in hand. Throws the light tube at Taze, but doesn't explode. German suplex, and oh, Madam Claw saving Fred just now. Lariat finally chopping down a monster. Mr. Monster in the bank, retreating to the outside, but still on his feet. Ref there to count 1. Kick out by Payne. Sotelo, I think, just sent Primetime flying on the outside. Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh, Hugh. Hugh being used by Taze. Oh, Fishner. Fishner to Taze. Fred looks wiped out. Oh god, combination strikes here by Deshawn. And punch. Hells and Dreams. 1, 2, 3. Fred eliminated. And Key immediately getting up to yell at Drake Henry about his incompetent. Now yelling at the crowd. That similar effect. 2. Kick out by Taze. On the inside the ring, of course, elimination rules. So here we go. Oh. Grabbing a steel chair. Oh, doming Taze. The great equalizer now doming Deshaun Walker. Doming Sotelo just bent the chair on all 3 of them. And now Barbie in the hands of Cameron Payne and taking down Taze. You're gonna need these weapons if you want to take down that monster. Now, oh god, oh what a lariat. Turn him inside out just about. Up kick though by Deshaun Walker. Elbow to the chair because Azrael Black moved out the way. Lufed's press, ground and pound. Electric way to start off this night of action here in Titans episode 12. Oh god. Oh, Buckshot Lariat turns him inside out. Spear, no DDT. Caught the spear attempt into a DDT. Deshaun Walker about to be burned. 1, 2, oh, kick out. Sotelo sitting up the table. You are my favorite right now, Sotelo. Cameron Payne, don't you... Oh, God. Black with the submission. This one is what tapped out. And Broadway. Deshaun Walker eliminated. And oh my, if Deshaun Walker manages to regain the championship, there is a claim for Black now to be a challenger because he just tapped out the former Marshall Mayhem champion. Cameron Payne saved by Black, the neutralizer, putting it down, but uh-oh. Ripcord. Oh, kick to the midsection, fighting out of it. Jet Lazara just removed. Turnbuckle pad in neutral corner. And burning hammer, Canadian neck breaker. Excuse me. A steel chair picked up and broken over the face of Sotelo. If it wasn't already dented, it certainly is now. Drop kick. Oh, domes the monster with the chair. And oh, he's looking for something. Steel chair. Oh, God. Combination offense there of fist and chair too. Sotelo. Kick to the gut. Kick to the face. And oh, one on the other side from Cameron Payne. To the top rope goes Azrael Black. And to the exposed steel. Taken down. Kira Ishimoto on the outside. Into the pin. Back to elimination. 1, 2, 3. Taze eliminated by Cameron Payne. Now it's... Well, it's 2v1. Sotelo versus Cameron Payne and Azrael Black. Kira Ishimoto distracting the Black Hat now. Of course, not many in CCW are happy with Stagnation's commandeering of both the Colossal CM and the booking the other week, the tail end of last year. Oh, big roar of the crowd. Sotelo's starting to pump up. Oh, no. Cradle driver. Swinging the Black Cat around like a baby. Sends Payne into Shimoto, distracting her long enough to hit that lariat, but dear Lord. Oh, God, up kicks. Oof. Cameron Payne. Oof. I think she's looking for eat the feet, but no. Oh, my. Kick to the midsection. No. Package. Ooh, you're lucky, Sotelo. That was almost a package power driver on the concrete. But uppercut collapsing into the concrete. Kirai clutching his jaw in sympathy for his stablemate. And oh, God, that's a guitar. Azrael has a guitar and just broke the guitar over the knee of Sotelo. What the hell, man? Into the barricade and midsection kick. Again, backbreaker from the back to power drive position. 1, 2, 3. Just bowing to Cameron Payne like a service done for you. Canadian Sweet Assassin, Pirates and Assassins in tandem here. Well, Payne in the coal. Managing to see it through. But there it was. Kicks out that knee that had the guitar busted over it, and well, victory attained there for Cameron Payne and Azrael Black. One match down. Cameron Payne now 4-0 here in CCW, by the way. Those that are interested in what she's been doing throughout the calendar year. Just quickly taking a brief moment to update the win-loss records. after that one. And we go quite far down to find my stagnation friends. There's Fred. Sotalo, where are you? Alright. Right, he's actually doing pretty decent. I forgot. It's a stagnation person doing decent. It's weird. Well, now we move on to just a regular old singles bat. So we see Charlie Valor taking on White Tiger. Well, music's playing, the lights are going, the smoke machine's on. Where is he? There he is! Ladies and gentlemen, I got this. There's a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing his way down now, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 196 pounds. He is the Silver Wizard, Charlie Valor. Not the Silver Wizard, is the effing Wizard. Very curious palette choice for his attire here tonight. Usually sports a bit more red, a bit more tartan, if you will, or flannel, depending on who you want to ask, but we're in something decidedly more simplistic, a bit more black and white. I've seen quite a few superstars across both CCW and Artois doing so during this New Year's transition period. It does have you wondering, because all seem to match up with the man who shares the last name with the Silver Wizard, Valor. And never mind my baseless speculation. The Silver Wizard here to try and build some momentum in CCW. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, climbing his way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, weighing tonight at 218 pounds, White Tiger. Yeah, I'm curious to see how these two fight. I've seen a few just not random but some compelling singles contests. As every competitor here in Colossal Championship Wrestling scratches and claws against one another, trying to build momentum as we head towards the as of yet unannounced CCW Conquer event that will be coming up in 4 Titans time. Every 8 Titans we host a Conquer event where CCW travels around the world to conquer a new place. They conquered Miami last time round, and well, by the end of the show you'll know where they conquer next. Oops, spinning soul kick. Oh, ducks that one. Spread legs, and oh, doesn't miss the second time. Stomp the wrist, and from the start, White Tiger in control, using his lucha libre to great effect here against the Silver Wizard. Very similar size, these two, so no height difference really. 218 for White Tiger, whereas Charlie Valor is only 196, so not sure, 22 pounds in the favor of White Tiger, but Charlie Valor not going to struggle by any means necessary in the strength department compared to his opponent. Off the ropes now, duck down. That's going to go for a leapfrog. No, ducks down once more. Oh god, face bounced off of his knee. Now, running neck twist. Oh, springboard moonsault. Tiger moves out of the way. Good instincts there by the cat. Forearm catching the side of the face. Now springboard moonsault to the small of the back. Falling to his feet again. Oh, backed up into the corner against the ropes, and referee David getting in amongst it to call for a clean break. And oh, Charlie Valor not allowing it, and David admonishing the Silver Wizard, but technically not legal. Frowned upon perhaps, but well within his rights, well within the rule set. White Tiger now getting his wrist just manipulated, and oh, turnabout's fair play. God, oh, wrenching now on the arm completely. I think the double wrist lock almost getting cinched in here. Trying to just power him down to his knees. There's the double wrist lock. Behind the arm, the hammer lock. And Charlie Valley, you need to like slip your head around the back of his neck or something just to try and relieve yourself of this pain. And you can see he's fighting, reaching out for the ropes. He wants to escape, but oh god, gets sent into the ropes anyway. Broke first though. White Tiger choosing to be the master of his own destiny there, and oh god, detonation kick. Charlie Valor up to his apron, springboard, oh, punch connects, and because White Tiger ran into it, not the smoothest connections, but enough momentum from either man to really dick White Tiger. Stop the elbows. Oh. And oh god. Ooh. Turns around and oh, waist lock slamming him down face first on the mat. That canvas got little give to it, but better than concrete, I suppose, as Charlie Valor muscles his way out of that pinfall attempt. Now roll through, savage kick. And I believe White Tiger's bleeding under his mask now. 1, 2, kick out. Charlie Valor borrowing a maneuver from someone that he's had a couple encounters with, shall we say now. Managing to defeat Veronica Showtime singles competition after, frankly, not saving the match for those two. But we lost to her in that handicap match we saw on episode 9, but shoots the shoulder off the mat. You have to imagine that one of the first people to have a claim to the title, if she manages to win tonight in the main event, would be Charlie Valor, one of the few people to actually hold a full over her. Of course, Caleb has the 3 victories technically against Veronica Showtime. 1 by countout, 2 in a Hell in a Cell environment, 2 out of 3 falls, but White Tiger going to put a stop to the championship ascension plans of Charlie Valor. Well, perhaps the White Tiger wants to ascend an unsuccessful challenge for the Marshall Mayhem Championship against Brian Pillman and Sean Walker, hence him getting a title rematch clause to go after Cameron Payne and Sotelo for it at and the Marshall Mayhem match at Crash Course. But perhaps White Tiger isn't meant to be part of Marshall Mayhem's team. Perhaps he's ready for a main event spot here in CCW. That springboard drop kick really rocking Charlie Valor, and oh god, I think that elbow was low, ref. Dear lord. Hadn't quite clocked where he landed as it was happening live, but no wonder Charlie Valor could not kick out of that. White Tiger going low, and perhaps, oh no, he's looking back. Perhaps White Tiger wants to go after the First Blood Championship. I'm sure that El Jaguar is going to have a challenger sometime in the not too distant future, but White Tiger picking up a victory here over one Charlie Valor. Charlie Valor only really with one victory to his name, but it is against the current #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. So if he can manage to play his cards correctly, and if Veronica Showtime emerges victorious tonight as your new CCW World Heavyweight Champion, then I suppose anything's possible in CCW. So we now look to our next match of the evening, a standard tag team affair as the Battleflies take on the brother-sister combination of Cletus and Pearl. Ladies and gentlemen, I got this a tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing their way down the aisle. Fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight a total combined weight of 370 pounds, the team of Pearl and Cletus. Yep, brother and sister combination. Looking perhaps to build some momentum here in CCW. Maybe fight their way towards a tag team title shot. We'll still be keeping a keen eye on the penultimate match of the evening as BSK challenge the removal squad. But so too will their opponents in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, cutting their way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 443 pounds, North and Seymour White, the Battleflies. Well, North, long-legged, dogged determination inside the ring, whereas Seymour White, dogged determination outside the ring. Who wants the neck brace is the question being asked as these two make their approach. Seymour White has put both VJ and John Ewing of Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade into neck braces in recent memory. John Ewing first, now VJ. He's not recovered yet. John Ewing was marginal recovery at best. But we'll see if the pattern continues here, or if he's saving that just for Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. If he is, he needs to get his hands on Jesus Diaz. But, oh god, Blue Thunder Bomb or Blue Tiger Bomb immediately. Oh god, a boot right across Cletus' chin. And just pulling him up by the spur and stomping a knee in. Springboard turns out from the top. Just vertical leap of those long legs is amazing. They're able to just reach the top rope with such ease. 6'7" is North, and oh god, rolling through with the X Factor. Cletus just finding anything to neutralize the height difference, but he gets caught with the forearm and now pouncing on him in the corner. Dear Lord, Fireman's carry position now and rolling through. What a height to get driven down into the mat from. And kicks to midsection. Forearm to the side of the head. And North, oh, stomps the top of the head too. Off the ropes now. Big splash. Not quite the North Star splash, but Leapfrog. Oh, just power slam. Now they are posing in the corner, but I don't think they've realized Pearl's tagged out on the out. In the background, I could see the leap from Cletus, and now Pearl, she's taking it to them. But gets caught, and the power difference roll through into the pan. Legs used to advantage. 1, 2. Kick out, just, oh, that could have been a very quick roll and win from North, and they did not look amused by her strike just then. Oh, Manhattan drop. Oh, and their drop kick, but no, too tall for that to work, as Pearl was still doubled over thanks to the Manhattan drop, and North's feet flying straight over her head. And now the face wash in the corner. Pearl having to get downright dirty off the ropes. Oh, God, what a face wash. It's been refereed out to count. Oh, 1. Kick out at 1, though. Pearl now dragging North over to their stomach, and knee lift, perhaps. No, maintain wrist control. Oh, stomps beside the head. And look at that, using the wrist of the arm that has the kinesio tape at the shoulder. Discussed it on the last episode, but the target being painted for your opponent by doing that, and the Toei Tomoko just really settling hard on them. Leaders now legal once more, dragging them to their feet. Face bounced off the turnbuckle, kick to the midsection, and just, oh God, boot scraping along, and oh, we saw that Simo tried to punch Cletus, and again, Pearl and Cletus doing a great job isolating North right now. They know what Simo White likes to do. Oh God, long leg sweeping in. Oh my God, what a handspring into the leg drop. That could be it. That could have decapitated him. 1, 2, breaking up at 2. Pearl looked worried there. She had to intervene, but Cletus kicking out just barely in the nick of time. Here comes Simo White, and Cletus, you're in for a fright if you go to the outside. Oh, kicks to the midsection. Oh God, up to his feet. Drop down. Oh God, big power slam. Leg hooked. 1, kick out. God, again, standing boots across the face. Leaders, oh, gets caught the capture suplex, ducked under the punch, did White, and now stomps the hands. Oh God. Big slam, and now, oh God, no. Cletus, get back into the fucking ring, get back in. Good lad. Oh God, off the top drop kick! Well, what little TP still had it gone now from that one. Got that 1, 2, kick out though. Oh, big senton. Now just marching over to the blue corner, tagging North, and I think that was their idea. They have some deadly intent here. Off the ropes for the North. Start, splash, pin, leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. I swear North pulled out the Simo. Let me just finish this. Cletus knew not to get stuck on the outside of Simo White on the concrete. So North just was like, the game's over, stop toying with the food. Pulled out, and just like that, North Star splash off the ropes, and Cletus no recourse but to just stay knocked out, frankly. But you saw that. A mean look always adorning their face is something that you can say about North. Well, another victory there for the Battle Flyers, but another loss for Cletus and Pearl. Yeah, but that's not what they're here to do. They're not here to be a sweetheart. They're here to win matches, earn money, make their way towards championship gold. With performances like that, you have to wonder when their shot will be. There's a victory, and well done, Battle Flyers. Now we move on to see a singles competition, as it will be the CCW debut. One Jamie Shepherd. We'll have Logan Drake in his corner, but he's not going to have an easy go of it. Two very similar individuals about to fight here. It's a pair of powerhouses. Jamie Shepherd, heraldry coming your way. Ladies and gentlemen, following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, being accompanied to the ring by Logan Drake. Fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 300 pounds, representing Logan Drake Industries Limited, Jamie Shepherd. He's not yet been outfitted with a wristband, the armband, or a ring, but frankly, I don't know if he wants one. Yeah, I mean, a not so great night out at the office for Logan Drake Industries Limited last time here on Titans. And look at that, extending the fist to his new manager, his new agent. Another menacing figure for the portfolio of Logan Drake. He seems to surround himself with some just downright intimidating folks, but it's not the only intimidating folk around right now. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, currently rising from the underworld, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 324 pounds. He is the Grim Reaper, Heraldry. Heraldry will be looking for Dance Macabre. He'll be looking to tear apart Jamie Shepherd. He'll be looking to make his proper mark here in CCW Season 3 on Titans Episode 12. Was, of course, debuted or made his season debut as a part of that giant 20-person light tube. Well, it wasn't even a light tube one, just that 20-person gauntlet eliminated death match to determine a Marshall Mayhem challenger. Okay, that's not unnerving in the slightest. No, sorry. Yeah. Oh my. Grim Reaper just staring down at his opponent and at Logan Drake. Well, Logan Drake got a stick on the outside. Like, it's a smart thing to do. 324 pounds versus 300 pounds. 24-pound weight difference in the favour of Heraldry. You can see the slight bulk difference between the two, but very similar builds. Stomps the back of the head and God, this Jamie Shepherd's tights say all hail, but you may have to hail the Grim Reaper rather than the Mad King at this rate. Lariat taking him down. Kicks the inside of the thigh. Count of 3. Oh god, face bouncing off that ring post. Ankle being stomped now, and Heraldry engaging in a war on here on the concrete on the outside. Count of 6 by referee. Now 7, Drake Henry not afraid to count these men out, but I definitely would be. Count of 8. Jamie Shepherd gets to your feet, count of 9. Referee urging him back into the ring, the count of 9. Not this way, Heraldry, no. Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. The Grim Reaper just laughing it up. And you can hear the Colossal see him just booing. And he's looking down at Logan Drake and he cares not. It's a rare day that Logan Drake Industries Limited get cheered, but Heraldry seemingly couldn't be bothered dealing with it. Well, a count-out victory there for Heraldry. I'm making a note of that. May have to do a Falls Count Anywhere match in the not too distant future between those two, because that's not how it's meant to go. And the slightest. Oh well. Only upwards from here, I guess. That was something. Now we'll go from that now over to Tag Team Championship competition is Austin Harris and Jason Travis get the challenge removal squad for their Tag Team Championships. Very chaotic energy tonight, I agree. Well, if the removal squad successfully retain here, they get an overall boost and join Angus White at 82, but if they don't, then they don't. Blake Bishop rather, could also hit 82 tonight if he successfully defends against Veronica Showtime, but that's a very big if. Well, let's hear the midway point before we hit the next Conquer event. And after this match concludes, we will hear where CCW will conquer next. The next pay-per-view special. We'll announce that so that both Veronica Showtime and Blake Bishop know where they could potentially be main eventing, depending on who emerges victorious from that match, because the winner of that match is guaranteed the main event spot of whichever location CCW conquers next. There's a calendar that has 12 locations to conquer for CCW. We've already conquered Miami. Where in the world is next? Well, here comes the removal squad in full strength, all three of them. Notable by his absence, however, for BSK is Joshua Damien, who still feeling the effects of that horrific leg injury that he sustained in that singles match against Jesus Diaz. Like, all 6 men, like, I think the beef got squashed between BSK and the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade on that night, because immediately the second it happened, the Puerto Ricans were like, no, get back in the ring. Like, I know you're too proud to give up, but please don't kick out of what's about to happen inside the ring. That you just nearly ended your own career. We don't like you, but we don't like you bad enough to end your career. And he ended up having those two on the outside were also urging him to not kick out of the move that Jesus Diaz hit, and we've not seen Joshua Damien since. An uneasy peace is gone between Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade and BSK. Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade more or less turned their attention to the Battle Flyers, but ladies and gentlemen, the contest is your penultimate match of the evening, and it's a tag team bout scheduled for one fall for the CCW World Class Tag Team Championship. Introducing the competitors first. To my right, challengers. Fighting out of the red corner, wing it tonight at a total combined weight of 521 pounds. The team of Austin Harris and Jason Travis. They are Belfast Skull Crushers. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champions. Being accompanied to the ring by Eric Daniels, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 457 pounds. They are the current reigning CCW World Class Tag Team Champions. Adam Broadway, Anthony Gatto, the Removal Squad. Your referee, Earl David. Earl David, one of the refs here, has drawn the assignment for this championship contest. Greg Rome, the ring announcer for this one, and here we go. Ref called for the bell, and look at that, immediately avoiding it. Kata! Arch KO style maneuver. He saw Adam Broadway running at him, so misdirection, moved the other way, and sprung off the ropes, then stomps on the hand. Springboard, oh, punched out the sky, Bagato, and now roll up crucifix pin. One, kick out. Interesting start by both of them, and oh, Irish curse. Indian Deathlock or Texas Cloverleaf, one of the three, and either way, not going to end the match this soon with a submission, and Broadway knows that just as well as I. So up to the top rope instead, he's going to fly. Oh, big splash right to the, just solar, not even the solar please, just right to the gut. Stomps that arm, and now twisting around the leg, and oh god, just wrenching it around his knee brace and elbow to the thigh. I think we might know Rodway's plan. Might be looking for that devastating figure 4 leg lock later on. Springboard moonsault. They're now going to take out Anthony Gatto coming in, the legal man for the Removal Squad, who have, well, done quite the job tearing through the tag team division here in CCW. Oh god, drop kick. Tag, here comes, oh god, the powerhouse is here. Jason Travis gets chopped. stopped with the chop and oh god, face buster, full Nelson variety. Now kick in the midsection whilst maintaining wrist control and a forearm to the side of temple. Oh, now just stomping on the midsection, driving this boot, driving the heel right into the pec. Well, not even the pecs, the abdominals rather. God. Up to his feet now. Jason Travis sent off the ropes. Travis, a surprisingly agile man. And oh, but he's getting turned inside out as he's swept up in there. A kick to the sternum. Rolling down. Turned around. Oh, God, Python Rana. Oh, that is some nasty work there, Mr. Rodway. And against Springboard, Ghana. Anthony Ghana was a bit more cautious in his approach, but he took a bit too long. And Travis able to just grab him from the sky, but gets dropped on his back now. Over the top rope, to the apron. Tope, atomic goal. Leg hooks, ref count, 1. Get. And there's a tag to Rodway. Watching. Corner, he's in now. Springboard, oh, into the enziguri. Off the second rope, into the pin. Travis immediately breaking it up for Harris. And now out he goes. But Rodway, that was cheeky. Unit Travis would have to break it out, so kicks out the knee. Off the ropes. The last shot, that's how they won last time out. Into the pin, rip count in 1, 2, 3. And again, the knee brace last shot. And you saw this. Wait for the pin off that enziguri. Travis had to break it up for Austin Harris, but and Rodway knew he was immediately going to follow up with that last shot. And once again, the removal squad retain. That brings them up to 3 defenses. Well, they've done it there. They've emerged victorious. They are still the CCW World Class Tag Team Champions themselves. And Angus White really gone on a bit of a generational run here with the gold, especially considering how hot shot it seems that the Marshall Mayhem First Blood and World Heavyweight Championships have been as of late here in CCW. Just establishing themselves as a firm presence here in the tag division. And you could see them holding, well, Ambrigado holding up a 3 to represent how many people they've defeated here. Now, to give it a live, we're going to do the overall update. There's the 82 for Adam Rodway. And we alluded to it at the start of that match or in the entrance process, but ladies and gentlemen, the next CCW Conquer will see the denizens of Colossal Championship Wrestling momentarily vacate the Colosseum as they travel north of many borders for them, but north of the border for those of the USA. They're heading to Canada, they're heading to Ontario, and CCW conquer Toronto in 4 Titans time. That means that the winner of this next match will be defending the CCW World Heavyweight Championship inside Canada. And Toronto, Ontario is going to be playing host to a very interesting selection of matches, you'd have to imagine. So I feel the need to sneeze. Yosh. Just barely muted the mic physically before it came flying out of me, but who will be heading in to that match, or to that event even, as your CCW World Heavyweight Champion. And which of these two will have to go to the back of the line, because Veronica Showtime challenging here. Blake Bishop has not actually successfully defended it since winning it back from Sotelo. So this is going to be a heated affair, very contested fight. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening. And it is a singles bout scheduled for one fall for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Nobody barred from ringside. The Nation joining Veronica. Caleb Adams will be joining Blake Bishop. Blake versus Showtime. It's a match that I believe has happened quite a few times over the years in ATWE. Going to go look and see how many times it's happened. Or at least what it wound up happened, how it unfolded over in ATWE's Season 6. What didn't happen in Season 6 at all, apparently. Has it happened this season? I feel like they've had fights before. Well, they're both involved in the Hardcore Championship match. Here comes, well, champions, but CCW World Heavyweight Champion Blake Bishop and the ATWE Hardcore Champion Caleb Adams make their way down to ringside. I stand corrected. Not in the last season, and not this, not last year either. In real time, but Blake Bishop and Veronica Showtime have not crossed paths in a while, it would seem. And what a way for them to reunite, to face each other in the main event of the show for a World Heavyweight Championship. This is going to be interesting. To me, at least. Should be interesting for yourself watching at home. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing the Nation. She is the Queen Goat, Veronica Showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, accompanied to the ring by Caleb Adams, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 228 pounds, is the current reigning and defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Blake Bishop. The winner of the ATWE CCW King of the Ring tournament. Yes, you are in a World Heavyweight Championship match right now for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. No gender division here in CCW, men, women, NB, otherwise. You are part of the division. You are here to fight. And we're about to see Veronica Showtime is about to beat the bricks off of Blake Bishop. Oh. If the match continues like it's starting, then she sure will. Veronica Showtime earning this. Oh god, that's one of the most difficult springboard maneuvers to accomplish, but she earned this after first outlasting the odds, a 3-on-1 handicap against Charlie Vala, Nasir Al-Jalal, and Paulo Jr. of Destined. Then parlayed that victory into a triple threat contest against Jared Wolf and Ryoma. Oh god, big swanton from the top. Blake Bishop yet to land a single bit of offense on Veronica Showtime, and Caleb Adams, the hardcore champion, up on the apron, distracting Veronica Showtime, but Blake Bishop is woozy. He's only just now getting to his feet. But it's enough time bought by the hardcore champ, and down goes Showtime. Springboard. Oh, went for the frog splash, but nobody was home. No water in the pool. Oh my god, stretch muffler. Oh my god. Blake Bishop just bent the knee ligaments. Oh, Veronica let go, but oh, leg swept, folded up, one, kick out, and Siffy tried to drag the ring. Oh my god, and oh, just gouging the nose by the looks of it. Fish hooked the nose. Blake Bishop, he's desperate. Oh, Lupez brings it out to ground and pound. Fist raining down on the face. Into the pin. Referee Minoru Takayama counting 1. He counts 2, but only 2. Blake Bishop managing to kick out. It gets called the kick, and oh, just barely ducks the second. Go of asking, and face bounced off the red turnbuckle pad. Oh, Flapjack hangs him out to dry on the top rope, and now neck breaker off the ropes. A little bit of sprint behind it. And Caleb Adams once more distracting Showtime. Veronica not having great time. Caleb Adams is, well, he's earning his keep for once as a manager. Oh god, full Nelson face buster floated over into the bin. Referee count 1, 2, kick out. Oh god, springboard, drop kick. Just about hook. Oh god, just trips over. Springboard. Oh my god, that would have decapitated Blake had it connected. Tilt-well backbreaker. And you can see just desperation, panic in his movements. 1, kick out. And oh god, the fear on the face of Blake Bishop right now. He knows exactly who he's across the ring from. He knows what difficulty this match is going to be, and she's still kicking out at 1. Oh god, hung up to dry, and Siffy just removed the top turnbuckle pad in the red corner. Oh god, foul ball! Okay, oh, elbows to midsection. Veronica Showtime did not trust whatever Blake had in mind. Ice whip now off the ropes. Oh god! It's a rear view like maneuver. Now in the ropes. I think Caleb Adams on the outside distracting Veronica Showtime once more. Springboard. Oh god, what a kick. Now the referee throwing out Caleb Adams. Minoru Takayama has gone sick of Caleb Adams and throws him out. And now the Showtime toe hold. Showtime toe hold. Blake Bishop trying to reach for the ropes, but I don't think he can reach the ropes, and he has to tap. The Showtime toe hold. Veronica Showtime becomes your new CCW World Heavyweight Champion. And that means that exactly half of the competitors at the Crash Course match, the main event of ATWE Crash Course coming up, the very not too distant future, half of the competitors have been World Heavyweight Champions this year, or this last 3 months. Kira Ishimura was ATWE World Champion. So Tallow, Joseph Anarchy, and now Veronica Showtime, all CCW World Heavyweight Champions. There's 4 World Champions, and Fred would argue he'd been a World Champion as well. Only really Kayla and the rest of the nation that haven't had some sort of claim to World Heavyweight Championship gold, but Siffy's been a champion. as well. So what a display there, really. Showtime title hold, winning Veronica Showtime World Heavyweight Championship gold here in CCW. And she's going to be extremely pleased when the champion's wall in the back gets swapped out and she becomes a permanent fixture of the Colossal Sim. It's the year of the Mavenine, excuse me. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time out here from the Colossal Sim for another episode of CCW Titans.
So glad you came.